The 82-game preseason is in the books, and it's finally time for the real season. Don't miss out on any NBA playoff action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From the play-in tournament through the finals, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and much more. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use code Shannon. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's the code Shannon, only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. The playoffs are upon us. The best place to watch right there in person. Game Time is an authorized ticket marketplace for playoff basketball, which makes getting playoff tickets even easier and faster. Prices on Game Time app actually go down closer it gets to tip-off. With killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, the lowest price guaranteed, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying tickets. Save even more when you choose a section and let Game Time choose the seat. The lowest price guaranteed or Game Time will credit 110% of the difference. Take the guesswork out of buying playoff basketball tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code Nightcap for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code Nightcap, NIGHTCAP for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Did you miss us? We missed you. And we're back. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite unk, Shannon Sharpe. Bottom right, he's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a Pro Bowler, All-Pro from Liberty City, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Bottom left, y'all know him, your favorite number 0, Arizona Wildcat legend, Wizard great. He's Gilbert Arenas. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Check this out. Guys, thank you so much for selling out Shea by Laportier. I just got here. I'm in Vegas, actually, for an event for Laportier. By next Friday, all back orders will be shipped. Every back order. If you placed an order within the last 2 months, every order will be shipped. You will be getting an email. They gave me their word that all orders will be shipped by next Friday. Guys, I want to thank you so much for your patience and believing in me and believing in the product, and the team is doing everything they possibly can. But having a conversation today, as soon as I arrived, they assured me by next Friday, every backlog order will be shipped. So thank you again for your patience. Please make sure you go follow my my media company pages on all platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company. That's 84 with 84 being spelled out. The clothing line 84 dropped last Monday. Thank you guys for everybody that's purchased something, not only for 84, but Nightcap and Club Shay as well. We pinned the link to Nightcap merch at the top of the chat. Use code UNC for discount. That discount applies on all merchandise, Club Shay, Nightcap, and 84, which is my personal clothing line. Guys, we got some great news. We're very, very excited to announce the Nightcap Live Tour will kick things off on August 22nd in the A. That's August 22nd in the A. That kicks off the tour. That's on a Thursday. Then, if I'm not mistaken, Friday, Saturday, I think Sunday, we're in Houston on the 25th.
Ooh.
And then we're going to round out the Texas tour in Dallas on August 30th. So Atlanta kicks it off on the 22nd, Houston on the 25th, Dallas on the 30th. Pre-sale starts tomorrow. Hold on. When the pre-sale tickets start?
I got a question.
Okay. Pre-sale ticket starts tomorrow. Tickets officially go on sale Monday on the 10th. Check our social media platform, the links, to make sure you don't miss out on this opportunity. One more thing, Ocho, before you go. Atlanta, the tour, the Nightcap tour, live tour, Atlanta, August 22nd, Houston, August 25th, Dallas, August 30th. Pre-sale ticket starts tomorrow with tickets officially going on sale Monday on June 10th. What's up, Ocho?
Listen, I'm glad we're going on tour. I'm really excited about this. Obviously, Atlanta is a place that I don't visit often now. We've talked many times on many occasions on Nightcap about Magic City. Now, at any
Yeah.
point, I know we have a tour. At any point, do you think we can squeeze in Magic City and we can squeeze in a dream game? Is
I
that
don't know if the
possible?
Dream play. I don't know if the Dream is playing while there. The tour. I mean, we can definitely hit Magic probably that Friday
Okay, okay,
because
okay,
then we're
okay.
gonna have to leave on Saturday. Go head down to Houston for Sunday
Okay,
show.
okay, okay. Now I got another. I have a two-part question. Now I'll be going to Houston. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Houston team also has a WNBA team, or am I wrong?
Wrong.
I am wrong.
The Comet was dissolved. They have one in Dallas.
Ah, well, you know, be the
AO
smart.
is down in Dallas. The one you like,
Oh, hey, boy, she can ball.
Ogunbowale,
Okay, so
Arik.
okay, I don't go to Houston often. So what can we do in Houston that can leave me with a great impression of the city because I don't visit often?
I don't know what you're gonna do, but I got a T-shirt say, "Go, we gonna do something for two something." So I don't know what you're gonna do.
Okay, 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 okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ocho, in Houston, the best thing you do in Houston is try not to get robbed. That's
Oh,
it.
they be robbing people?
You, yeah, you go to the strip club there, you for sure getting your watch taken, getting your pockets patted. But I got a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is nice is Nightcap plus one for Atlanta? Because I ain't got nothing to do August, none of August. So, you know, I can fly my hey, I'm like to work. I can fly myself out there. And I just put on an extra seat. I can be there because I want to go to Magic City on Unk.
Yeah. Hey, as a
ready.
matter of fact, I'm gonna hit up Madge tomorrow.
Matter of
Let
fact,
him know. Let him know what's going on.
yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited because I ain't never been to Magic City and I want to see what all the fuss is about.
Oh, ain't no fuss.
I mean,
no fuss.
not fuss.
It's some good fuss.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited about that, guys. You guys wanted us to go on tour, and we're definitely going on tour. Atlanta, August 22nd. Houston, August 25th. Dallas, August 30th. Pre-sale
Whoa.
ticket starts tomorrow, with the tickets officially going on sale Monday, 6/10.
Wait,
Check out our social media for all links, huh?
we going to Dallas too?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, you ain't tell me that. Okay, I ain't never been to Dallas. I ain't never been to Dallas except to watch preseason soccer games. So what can we do in Dallas? I know they got some nice stuff out there, huh?
That's on a Sunday. I think that's the 30th is what? The 30th is a Friday? The 30th is a Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
30th is
So
a Friday.
we can watch the Wings. We can go to a Wings game.
I'm trying to watch some wings. What about some legs?
Ocho.
Oh, no, you talking about Ocho. You watch the wings. I watch the legs. I'm a drumstick man myself. Or a thigh. That's just me.
Come on, man.
All jokes aside. Hey, guys, do us a favor. Also, we'd like for you to subscribe to Gil's channel. Gil has a YouTube channel. He has a show that airs every Monday through Thursday live at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's Gil's Arena channel on YouTube. His show airs every Monday through Thursday live at 11:30 a.m. Also, Gil has a personal page on YouTube, and it's called No Chill Gil. That's Gil's personal YouTube page, No Chill Gil. Make sure you guys go out there and check it out. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to get his followers up, and make sure you hit that like button so YouTube would recommend it. Let's jump right into the NBA Finals. The Celtics take a 1-0 lead. First game back in the lineup. First career NBA Finals game. Kristaps Porzingis filled up the stat sheet. 22 points on 7 of 12. 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals. The blocks against the Mavs, Porzingis had 3 in game 1. Rudy Gobert had 2 in games 2 through 5. That was a great job by the Boston Celtics. They did a great job jumping out to a big lead, had a 29-point lead, Gil, if I'm not mistaken, in the second quarter. Mm-hmm. But give the Mavs credit. They whittled that thing down all the way to 8. And the next thing you know, the Celtics go on a 14-2 run to close out the third, push it back, and they never look back. Ocho, let me throw this thing to Gil first because he's our resident basketball expert.
Hey, I'm a basketball expert too. I've been studying this. Shit.
Hey, he been studying. He been studying. I've been watching.
All right, well, go ahead, Gil. I'm gonna let you slide this time.
Hey, Gil, so what did you like about what you saw from the Celtics?
What I did like is, and I watched how they played Mavs the first 2 games in regular season. Even though regular season is different, I wanted to see what Porzingis did in that series, and what he did that was really intriguing against Dallas's defense, because Dallas usually plays in a drop defense because they have actual bigs. So Gafford and Lively has to protect the basket. Right. When they do a pick and roll and Gafford's sitting back, Porzingis pops, right? Rudy didn't do that. Rudy is going back to the basket, so it helped Dallas. When you got Porzingis popping, there's nobody to challenge a 7-foot 3-point shooter. Now, if you decided to switch, he decided to post up mid-post or on the block. So he has an advantage there too. So I wanted to see how he was gonna play off of what I seen in the regular season, and that's exactly what happened tonight. That they used Porzingis because Dallas's big man are out of sync for the way they play their pick and roll offense.
You did see him get a lot of shots off, shot a ball over Kyrie, shot a ball over PJ Washington. He was shooting jump shots over much smaller guys, which is, hey, that's what he is. He's more so a stretch. When you talk about stretch at 7'3", he's not looking to get down on the block per se, unless he got a decided mismatch. But when they put him in the mid-post pick and roll, he still got a mismatch. So now I'm shooting over PJ Washington. I'm 7'3", he's 6'6". I'm shooting over Kyrie. I'm 7'3", he's 6'1", 6'2". So I'm at an advantage. Ocho, what did you like? What did you like about the Celtics? What you saw from the Celtics? Listen, what can the Mavs do in game 2?
You know what? I enjoyed the game in its entirety. Obviously, I picked the Mavs to win in 7. I'm not changing. That's not going to change. I'm sure adjustments are going to be made by Jason Kidd to counter obviously what they dealt with tonight. I didn't know how Porzingis would look. I thought with Porzingis not knowing whether he was going to play or not, that is one of the reasons why I did pick the Mavs to win. But now seeing Porzingis show up tonight and go crazy on both sides, defensively and offensively, he was 8 for 13. He was 8 for 13. He had 20 goddamn points, and the supporting cast played extremely well. Also, Jaylen Brown, he was crazy, boy. Jaylen Brown was crazy tonight. Now the one person missing from this puzzle, who is supposed to be the face of the NBA, who everyone is clamoring to have a great game and saying that he has to win MVP, and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum didn't have the type of game he should have in the game 1. I'm sure. He was solid. He was solid, but he's not great. Not great. Listen, he's not a solid player. He's not the type of solid player that we're talking about. He's one of the all-time greats, or so they are talking about him supposing to be. But that's not what I saw tonight. Other than that, listen, Drew Holiday had a great game. Derek White doing what he did as well, especially on the defensive end. I'm surprised he was able to play efficient on both sides of the ball, because him having to deal with Luke at times, him having to deal with Kyrie at times, and it still seemed like there were really no issues on their end on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. Now, one of the problems also for the Mavs is too many goddamn second chance points off the glass for the goddamn Celtics. Too many second chance points.
But that's going to happen. See, that's going to happen, Ocho, because if you look at Dallas's role to the finals, right? Zubac, right? They're playing big, so Gafford gets to stay down low, right? Chet, right? That was the only time that, Gafford had to move a little bit, but it's still inexperienced player. Then the last series with Rudy, Gafford gets to sit down low. Well, this series, Horford and Porzingis is keeping him at the 3-point line. So either he's going to give up a 3, or he goes out there and he's going to give up an offensive rebound, because White, Drew Holiday, Brown, they're going to go for those offensive rebounds.
Crash the board.
And other guards, they're not trained to rebound. Gafford, and it's him. This is the key for this series is going to be Gafford head being on the swivel, because if he doesn't understand how he has to challenge a shot and protect the rim and get the defensive rebound and secure it is going to be a problem for them.
That's going to be a problem because you're asking an awful lot though. Because the thing is, Gil, once I slide to block the shot, now you gonna have to block. Somebody got to block my man. Somebody got to get on. Somebody got to do it to get in position to block my man because I'm challenging the shot, and we saw that he challenged the shot. Nobody blocks out Al Horford. He gets an easy putback. He challenges a shot. He lively challenges a shot. Lively, nobody's there to block out. And now Holiday puts back. Now Derek White put back. A Brown puts back. So you have to understand, if he's going to help me, my mind is beat me to the basket. He's coming to help me. Now the next thing I do, I got to go find his guy and try to block him out. Or try to get in position to get a rebound.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, hell, that all comes down to just communicating. If I'm leaving, somebody got to be picking up where I'm leaving from.
Well,
you got to pay attention to the game. In the flow of the game, I'm thinking defensively. Even I don't know the game of basketball like that. But if I'm going to help, I need somebody to pick up where I'm leaving from.
Yes.
And so on and so on and so on. And then tonight, obviously, it was the Luka show. Luka can't do it all by himself. Now, I'm not sure if the crowd had any type of effect on Kyrie in his performance, but Kyrie wasn't himself.
He just missed some shots.
Yeah, he missed some shots. Normally he facilitates and turns the switch on and kind of gets points when he wants to. But everything was damn near contested. They made every shot goddamn difficult. So I think if we have a show, I'm talking about a show. If we have another game 2, I'm not sure what Jason Kidd is going to do. I'm not sure what adjustments are going to be made. They have to find they got to find a way to deal with Porzingis.
They got to find a way to deal with it. Nah, Porzingis, you got to find a way to score. Because what happens is because Dallas is not doubling. They did blitz Luka a couple of times and turn him over. But for most time and not, you're not going to get no easy baskets because they're switching everything. They believe their 1 through 5 can switch everything. Yeah. They're doing a lot of switching and they miss shots. Gil, I don't know if I've ever seen this. The most assists a Dallas Maverick player had, Kyrie, he had 2. They had 9 assists for the game. I don't know if I've ever seen. Have you ever seen that few assists in a game, Gil? 9?
No, not for a team, but it makes sense, and here's why. Luka's game in their offense is built around drop coverages, right? The big is going to sit. Luka gets in there. Luka scores. Luka gets here. Luka passes. Luka gets here. Lob. Luka steps back. So he gets to play this Mickey Mouse game with everybody. Well, the smartest thing that Boston did that no one seen coming was put Jason Tatum on Gafford. See, nobody see. So Porzingis was guarding Washington, and Tatum was guarding Gafford. So when Gafford went up for the pick, switch it. So now that we're switching, there's no advantages. There's no sag. So Luka now only gets to play one style of basketball, and that's score for himself because there's no open guys. Now, the only counter you have to this is asking a man to do something he's never done before. You have Jason Tatum on you, post him, duck in, throw the lob now. You make him, you score 2 or 3 baskets on Jason Tatum down there, just I'm coming up, instead of running up, we're just gonna throw it to you, and you get a couple quick ones, they're gonna have to switch it. Once they switch it, now let's go to our pick and roll and play. But the fact that Gafford is not being utilized, and there was points where Drew Holiday was guarding Gafford down there, and he's just running up and switching. So the fact that this is the weak link on the offense and the defense side for Dallas, and if you don't try to utilize him and make him effective for them to play straight up, you're getting swept.
Yeah, because when you look at it, Gil, and you say, because here's the thing, you're in the NBA Finals and you're asking Gafford to do something other than catch lobs and get putbacks. Now you're asking him to go make plays for himself. He needs Luka. He needs Kyrie. He needs other guys to make plays for him. Now you're saying in the NBA Finals, the most pressure-packed situation that he's ever been in, hey, we're going to slip the ball to you. So if they blitz him, we're going to pass it to you. Now you either, try to find the open man or go make a play for yourself. Okay, if you're down on the block and you got a mismatch, we're going to dump the ball down to you. You either drop step, go over your left or your right, but I need you to do something you've never done in your career.
Okay, I got a question. Now I'm gonna put this in the football terms. Now it's a structured environment. It's 11 on 11. In basketball, it's 5 on 5. So we have Gofford. How you say his last name? I don't want to butcher his last name.
Daniel Gafford.
Gafford. You have Gafford that has a weakness. The way I hear y'all talking, somewhat he's a liability in a sense. Now, when it comes to football, if you have a receiver that really can't do something, we have ways to manipulate the offense and the scheme to be able to scheme that young fella open. Because there's a certain weakness that he has. Now, what adjustments can Jason Kidd do to kind of hide the weakness and the liability that Gafford is at this point, offensively and defensively? It got to be something you could do, or did he need to go on the bench?
Well, he can't go on the on the bench because Max Kleber is not a really good defender, and his shoulder is really bothering him. So when he's out there, they're really playing 5 on 4 because he really doesn't add anything because he can't shoot the three.
What you just said, what y'all just said, they basically playing 5 on 4 right now too.
But they are. But see what Dallas does, what Boston does is that their lineup is predicated on we're going to switch everything, and we don't feel we're at a mismatch at any position.
Okay.
Everybody else has to double. So when you double, somebody's open.
Yeah.
And so now they drop the ball to the 5. He goes, he passes it to a corner, or not, or he just lays it up. Or Luka splits it, the double, and now he throws the lob to Derrick Jones. He throws the lob to Daniel Gafford. He throws the lob to Derek Lively. Well, now they're switching it. So everybody's manned up. So even if he has an advantage, we're asking him, Ocho, that's like asking a receiver to run routes he's never run. That's your slot guy. Hey, we're going to put you outside the number. We want you to run a go route, and we want you to beat that guy. That's not what we did. So we're not going to put him in that situation, Ocho, in a AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl and say, slot guy, line up outside the numbers and go run a comeback. When we never asked him to do that before.
Right.
But if he doesn't do it, you're going to keep getting spanked because he's the one with the advantage, right? Now, if you don't utilize him, you're 4 on 5, right?
For sure.
Lively. You're 4 on 5. I mean, the man played 20-something minutes, took 1 shot, and that 18 minutes took 1 shot. You're irrelevant on offense to them, right? Then you have Maxey, right? Is that Keebler?
Max Keebler.
He's a 3-point shooter, right? He's a 3-point shooter who was wide open that did not even look at the rim. So if his shoulder hurts, why is he a threat to me if I know he can't shoot that
That's
shot?
why they don't bother.
Right? So now if you have Gafford and him in the game, or you have him and Lively in the game, it's 3 on 5.
Yep.
But that is the problem here is what they're having. So you might have to play what we call start the game off and you just do 5 down, right? So if Tatum is down there, or if they got whoever they want on Gafford, because they're going to put a smaller guy on him so he can come up. We're going to call 5 down. First 5 plays of the game. 5 down. I'm giving you 5 guaranteed plays. Hopefully you can go 2 for 5. If it's your birthday, you go 4 for 5. which means is we countered something. Now what are you going to do for the next 5 plays? That right there, that first quarter, 5 plays has set the tone, and they're going to have to think about that because now the rest of the game, when Gafford's down there, they're going to think about us giving the ball to him if he's successful at it.
Yeah.
Right? So they're going to have to do something. You can't just do what you did. Luka, even when they got beat by 18, Luka had a triple-double both games. They got blown out. So that means he's generating 30 points with 15 assists. Those 15 assists is about, 30 points? The low end? You know what I mean? So
probably 40 on the high end because they make 3 threes. 3 to 4 threes, yeah.
So, Luka's generating 60 points by himself. So they just cut off 30
They're content to let Luka play one-on-one. We don't give a damn. Let Luka go get 30. Let Luka get 40.
Right.
But we can't let it. Luka had 30 and 1 assist. He had 10 rebounds, but 1 assist.
Right.
And so when you have more turnovers than assists, it's going to be hard for you. And you lose the 3-point line minus 27. Boston had 27 more points from the three-point line. Now, we expect that. Boston took the most threes. They made the most threes. Mm-hmm. They live and die by the three. So we understand. So, but you can't get beat by that much, Gil. You can't get beat by 27. You can't just have 9 assists with 11 turnovers. You can't. Because if you do that, hey, like you said, Gil, they'll get swept. If you let this repeat itself, you're gonna get swept. Now, Kyrie's gonna have to.
Where's the next? Where the next game at?
In Boston.
I mean, I know in Boston again.
Yeah, it's two. It was 2-2-1-1-1.
Yeah. It used to be 2-3-2, but hey, with the day they got private flight, everybody said, "Nah, hell nah, take y'all ass back to that 2-2-1-1-1."
You know, the only thing that when I look at how Jason Tatum and Brown plays, the biggest advantage for Dallas is they love taking the easiest shots. When I mean the easiest shot is there's energy that takes to get to the basket.
Yes.
Right? Versus just pulling up for a jumper. So Boston has a very bad habit of, I'm going to get Maxey on me to do a sidestep three. Why would you put get the worst defender on you for you to settle for the worst? Like, that is not how you play this game. You got him on you so you can attack him because he's slow-footed, right? So Dallas has to do this. You know, Jason Tatum and Brown are not really the quickest guys off the first step. So as long as you can stay in front of them on their first 2 dribbles, they're gonna rush and settle for a jumper, which is what Tatum did tonight. He settled for the jumper. He settled for
3 deep threes.
Step back 5 steps. The reason that Dallas even came back, not because Dallas did something, is because Boston started off the game, first 9 shots, 7 threes. They just took all jumpers. Like Drew Holiday and Derek White had to go get a layup or a foul. That's where those buckets came from. Other than that, they just sat there and shot threes the whole time.
And that's why Dallas was able to get back into the game in the third quarter, because while they're shooting threes, Dallas is getting layups, they're getting fouled. They made a couple of threes, made it an 8-point game. And then because when you get down, Gil, it takes so much effort for you to get back, to get stops, to go down. Now I got to execute. You got it. I mean, you cut it down from 24 all the way down to 8. You're right there. If we just close out the half, the third quarter, if we just close that and we're under 10 and we whittled a 20, 24-point lead down to 10, you got to feel good. But what happens? They go on a 14-2 run, and what was an 8-point game, all of a sudden it's a 20-point game. And unless something historic happens, you're probably not going to come back and win that game. But Jason Kidd, he always does a great job of making adjustments. We know the Celtics are going to stay true to who they are. They're not going to double. They're not going to switch. They'll occasionally blitz Luka, but they're going to switch everything. They're going to jack up a lot of threes. They got up 42 tonight. They're going to look to get up. They're probably looking to get up 50. Joe Mazzulla probably tell him in the locker room, guys, it was a great win, but can we get up 50 threes? That's who they are.
If he's in the locker room, I'm going to just be honest. If he's in the locker room saying we need to get 53s, he needs to be smacked. Because they have nobody back there. When we drove the lane, there was nobody back there to protect the rim if Gafford is sitting at the 3-point line trying to stop Porzingis. So Brown and Tatum, the fact that you guys are going down there and the guys on the back line is Luka and Kyrie, and you sit here chucking threes, man, listen, I don't give a hell if we win in 7 games. You fired, bro. Because this was a sweep. If they just attack this basket, get easy layups, back door, and put the pressure on the back line, knowing Gafford has to sit out there on the 3-point line. Like Jason Tatum drove about 6 times and assumed there was rim protection, and he already drove looking to pass the ball. He didn't even drive trying to be aggressive. He drove already thinking pass, and the defense is like, shit, we thought you was going to score. We didn't even go to help. So we on our man. right? So they have to look at the film. Jason Tatum got to look at the film and say, "Dang, this is 6 layups I should have had."
I saw True Holiday post up PJ Washington.
Oh my God!
Did you see it? And put it up on the back on the left hand.
When he went underneath, when he went underneath the left hand,
Hey, and then this is exactly what I said. I said, Drew Holiday just posted up PJ Washington. Next play down, Tatum has PJ Washington on him. And you sitting at the 3-point line, you're just seeing him get big bodied by a guard. If you don't get down there light skinned with the curly hair and do what just happened, baby, you over there you trying to look cute out here at the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Come on. Straight light skin energy, man. He ain't trying to sweat out there. He ain't trying to sweat.
But Boston look good. They got a victory. They win by 18. Did they win by 18 tonight? Yep, they won by 18, 107-89. Boston has 6 guys in double figures. Their entire starting backcourt, their entire starting lineup had scored in double figures. Plus, Porzingis came off the bench and scored in double figures. So, they got the work cut out for them, Gil.
Yeah,
they got the work cut out for them.
It's gonna be a rough one.
It is.
Sorry, Ocho. It's gonna be a rough one, Ocho.
I know. It's okay. It's Porzingis. It's Porzingis. If I knew Porzingis was playing, I was unsure. When we talked about this series, it was up in the air whether Porzingis was gonna play. So I picked the Mavs, to win in 7, because he wasn't playing. So now he's playing, and I apologize, but I got to stick with my pick. I think
the thing is that what we talked about, Gil. If Porzingis comes back, he opens it up because he's the guy that your rim protector has to come out. He can't drop it because he can shoot the 3. So what you gonna let him shoot a shoot around 3? You gonna let him shoot, basically because that's what he'd be shooting if you drop coverage. You've got to stay up. So now if you stay up, where's your rim protector? Because they don't like to play Gafford and Lively together. They play one or the other. So either Gafford's in the game with Jones and Washington or Lively is in the game. But they're not playing both of those guys because they're non-offensive guys. So now you're basically playing 3. Now you're really playing 3-on-5.
They have the problem is they don't have anyone coming off this bench that's worth a damn.
No, they don't. What happened to Tim Hardaway Jr.?
So, he played today.
That's because they blow
that
out.
was my whole.
He better play.
No. He played a few minutes inside the real game. But that was my thing. What happened to him last round? I don't know if he was hurt.
I know,
or he just got pulled out of the lineup.
Yeah, because you remember that game 2 against the Thunder. He probably won that game for he and PJ Washington because they went crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that situation there. But they're gonna need him. Same thing with someone like Jaden Hardy, right? The young kid, right? Unfortunately, he's not experienced, but you're gonna need his aggressiveness because you have players on this team that you have starting and playing big minutes. You got Maxey took 1 shot. You got Gafford took 3 shots, all lobs, and then you got Lively who took 1 shot, right? You got Green who took 4 shots with 20 minutes, and then you got the young fellow who played 11 minutes, took 8 shots. You need aggression at this point with Luka because the fact that the other 3 are playing so much and not even an offensive factor, you need Boston to have to guard someone. So you're gonna have to put in a guy in this situation that you probably wasn't expecting to play some big minutes because he is the only one that can offset our bench, right? If you're not going to play, Tim Hardaway Jr., who takes a lot of shots, I need Hardy, attack the basket, I need you to have one of those, 8 straight points because you're very aggressive. To change things up. He is that guy. So they can't afford not to play him because they have nobody else right now.
Well, Kyrie's still going to definitely have to make some shots. They can't win with Luka. They're content to let Luka play one-on-one and get his. But that 1 assist means nobody else did anything. That tells you everything that you need to know. He had one. Luka, who was like second or third in assists in the NBA, he had 1 assist tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had 9 assists. They had 11 turnovers. Before we get into the news cap, before we get into news cap, I just want to clarify the live tour pre-sale code tomorrow is live cap, LIVECAP, cap. This code is only for our live viewers. We want to make sure we give you guys first shot at the tickets and at the best seats. So the live cap, this code is only for our live viewers. We're trying to make sure you get the first chance at the best seats in wherever building, whether it's going to be Atlanta, whether it's going to be Houston, or it's going to be Dallas. We felt that because you guys have been rocking with us the longest, hey, let's make sure we give the Nightcap faithful, our loyalists, first crack at the best seats in the house. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's live cap. That's the code. And it's only for our live viewers. Thank you for your participation and thank you for your support. Really look forward to seeing you guys there. Now it's time for our first segment of the night, News Cap.
Yeah, I got some good information on this too. Got some good information.
All right, guys. The Lakers are planning to offer the head coaching position to UConn's coach, Dan Hurley. The sides are expected to have increasingly serious discussions in the upcoming days, with the Lakers motivated to lure Hurley from college basketball. I don't know if I've ever been more shocked, one Laker official told the LA Times. Woj first reported early Thursday morning, sending a shock wave throughout not just the league, but also through the Lakers' own building. For weeks, the expectations, they said, I heard, everybody been saying, JJ Redick is the front runner, and he still could be. But with this news, it seems like the Lakers are very, very interested in luring Dan Hurley, the two-time back-to-back national champ from the UConn Huskies, to be their next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. What you got, Ocho?
Jose, so listen, obviously you told me to get better and not just studying the game of basketball, but being able to sit down with you and Gil and be able to talk about it. So what I've done, I've taken initiative and I've been very assertive myself and using my connections and my resources. So I reached out to Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss myself. You know, I'm not saying I'm sham. I'm not saying I'm Woj, but I wanted to get up on the beat so I can know what I'm talking about when it comes to the Dan Hurley situation. So I talked to Rob and I asked Rob, listen, I understand what Dan Hurley has done at UConn. Obviously, he's built a dominant program. He's won a national championship the last 2 years. Do you think the transition, statistically, when we talk about college coaches going to the NBA, do you think that transition will work as well, even with what he's done at the college level? How will players take him? How will players accept him? Will the players be open to being coached by him as well? Whose team will it be? Who do you have to talk to first? Do you have to talk to LeBron or do you have to talk to AD? Will LeBron even be around? Like there were so many factors and variables that went into the short conversation that we did have. And for you, Shannon,
So what did they tell you? You talked to him, so what did they tell you?
I know I can't give you much information because we got listen to me. We got listen. No, y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. Now I talk.
Okay, so tell us what they told you.
Now I'm telling you. I asked the questions.
So what did they tell you?
Do you think? Do you? Okay. I'm going to tell you. I asked. They said because of his tactical acumen and his ability to coach college players and develop them into somewhat of an elite stature. They say the transition will go very well for the Lakers. And obviously, all the players on the Lakers are elite. AD is elite. LeBron is elite. And then you have the supporting cast as well. And I'm sure that will gel well together based on how well he's done at the collegiate level. Now, statistically, Unc, I'm asking you, Gil, like I asked you too. Statistically, how well do college coaches do when they transition from college to the NBA?
Well, obviously it's different. Because you're coaching grown men as opposed to kids. Kids are trying to get to the NBA. Everybody that's on that roster is already in the NBA. It's different. You can't talk to them like you did college kids. More times than not, you're not going to curse those guys. So it's a learning curve for sure. But, I mean, I think the thing is that when you're a coach, you understand that. Because you don't coach, I mean, maybe somebody, rest his soul, Bobby Knight. Maybe there are a few coaches that coach the same way. But I think the really great coaches understand and they coach according to the player that they have. Because everybody is not motivated by force. Everybody is not motivated by fear. Sometimes you got to pat the guy on the back. Sometimes you be facetious with a guy to get the guy to do what you want him to do. So iron fist is not always good. It's damn sure not going to work in the NBA because you're dealing with superstars. They working 10 times what you make, and they going to tell you to kiss your ass.
Right. But then you have another problem. Now think about the coaching carousel that the Lakers have continuously had. You have Brother Ham, Mr. Vogel. Did I say that last name right? Did I say that right?
Luke Walton.
Okay. We talk about did they any of them last over 3 years?
The problem with
so think about the players. Okay. How are we supposed to mature and get chemistry with a coach and his scheme and his tactical ways of doing things if every 2 years you changing coaches?
Because every 2 years they changing players too. So
okay, I got what you're saying. So I think for me, I didn't want to be disrespectful in this conversation that I had with Jeannie and Rob, but I think if they're serious, if this is something that they really want to do, I think the long term, I think that's why they're trying to do something long term with Brother Dan Hurley. And I think, even though I didn't watch the game, but based on his resume and what he's done at the collegiate level, I think it's a good look, especially if LeBron and AD agrees.
What you think, Gil?
Listen, guy. This is like fishing for a great white shark in a pond. It ain't there. This is fake. You're not bringing in no college coach at this point in time to coach the Lakers after he just signed a 6-year, $32 million deal, right? The problem with this is everyone expecting JJ to be the coach. Unfortunately, JJ has to work right now. So JJ is going to be the coach. Now, the problem with this is, LeBron said he hasn't talked to Jeannie Buss and them about any of these two coaches. The only way we believe you is if JJ don't actually get the job. That's the point where if JJ gets the job, LeBron had full control of it. So the only way we believe you is if he don't get the job. Other than that, I do not care about the coach. Who we get in this summer, though? Because the coach himself, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing that dude, his resume, the resume he has does not account for anything on this level. This is not college basketball. You have not coached pros because they're your coach teams. Here you coach individuals. So therefore, it's already going to start in training camp. If I played 20 minutes last year and you come in with a new scheme and you playing me 12 minutes this year, me and you got a problem anyway. If I was used to pick and roll offense and now you putting me coming off curls and I don't get the same looks that I got, but me and you got a problem. So that is what this is. This is going to happen. It is a good thing and a bad thing. Bad thing is you're not going to ever win over these players. You're 0-0. Your college resume is nothing, and they're going to talk to you like that. The good thing is you got LeBron James and AD, so you going to start off. Your coaching career going to start off with a decent record, right? Just like Ham, you got a nice record to get another job. So if you're going to use this job to go back to college, to be worth more. That's a play I see. Get the job for 3 years, then sign a bigger deal going back. But I don't see your success being here. It never really happens for a coach like that. And it's only rare. It's only a few coaches that come to this level and then be successful and be here 6, 7, 10 years. There's only a few.
Billy Donovan had success. He ain't win the championship, but if you look at what he did in OKC, it might have been a lot better had he could have got KD instead. But then in Chicago, I mean, he's solid. He's a two-time national championship winning coach at Florida. Coach Noah, coached Big Al. So he's coached some really good players. And so I don't know if any other. Can you think of another coach, Gil, off the top of your head that came in out of college and won the title?
Was Hoiberg?
Fred Hoiberg. He was terrible.
Right.
The guy, Tim Floyd. You remember from Iowa State that ended up going to Chicago to try to after Jordan them left.
A little bit of Rick Pitino, right?
But yeah, Rick had some good years at Boston, and I think didn't he go to Jersey? Oh, Calipari. Calipari was at the Nets.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's very slim. Let's just say that.
Okay. Well, with that being said, obviously, statistically, the coaches haven't done well. College coaches haven't done that well outside of Billy Donovan in the NBA. So, listen, from a player's perspective, hell, I like what Gil said because they don't talk about none of this. None of the big time analysts don't talk about none of this. How are the players going to feel? So basically what you just said about his resume not really mattering coming into the NBA. So are you really saying JJ Redick is really the better suitor for the job?
Well, Brad Stevens came out of college too. He was at Butler, back-to-back national. They didn't win, but he ended up he was their coach when they went to the finals. Wasn't he the coach? No, was their coach? What's his name? The one that's at Houston now, Gil?
Odika. My Nigerian homie.
Yeah. I can't think of his name, but what's his name?
I don't know. I don't want to butcher it. Odama.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
He was a bench player. You know, him. Yeah, he was a bench player.
What's his name? Gil, what's his
Udoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
I mean Udoka.
But I think I think it's all fool's gold. But listen, me as a businessman and an outside thinker, this is how I look at stuff like this. If you're really gonna give this a chance or think about it, I have a 6-year, $32 million deal. So that's about $5 million a year, right? Mm. That means I'm making 5.5. So in 3 years on that deal in UConn, I'm gonna make 15 million. The deal that is reported, I'm gonna make 10 million a year. Now, so if I can get this deal, that means in 3 years I make 30 million, 15 more than the 3 years from UConn. Yeah. My record of being with LeBron and AD will be pretty nice. Bottom line, right? As long as they stay healthy, bottom line, I'm gonna have a over 500 record for those 3 years. I might get a Western Conference. If they sign some great players, I might get a championship. Go back to college.
Yes, he could always do that.
Now, remember when I'm on a $10 million, $30 million, so I already made the money I would have made in 6 years. Now I'm worth a lot more. Now I'm talking about, hey, 6 years, 60, 70. I done double dipped, all because the big leagues wanted me. It's what Euros do a lot too. A lot of Euros don't come over here, right? Because all they do is they come get drafted, and when they say, oh, you got drafted, now, hey, now my value triple my pay. Yep. So his value increases. So the only way he can get out of that contract is to sign here, make that 30 million, go back down and sign a brand new $6 million deal, and you already doubled your profit.
Because he can always go back to college. You look at Rick Pitino, he went back to college. John Calipari, he went back to college.
But what school?
He go to any school.
What school would he go back to?
Any school. Do you coach in the NBA?
Wait a minute. Hold on. If UConn, if Dan Hurley leaves UConn and they fill the position and he coaches for the Lakers for 2 years and gets fired because they don't do well, how the hell he gonna go back and take somebody's job?
He ain't got to take that job. He ain't got to go back to UConn. How you think Rick Pitino went back? John Calipari, they went back. They didn't go back to the Nets. John Calipari went back to Memphis. And then guess what? Parlayed the Memphis job into Kentucky. Now he's at Arkansas. Rick Pitino left Providence, went to the NBA, then I think he went to Kentucky. He went from Providence to Kentucky to NBA, back to Kentucky. Mm-hmm. So, it happens all the time.
Yeah, but if he's banking on being the first coach to three-peat, he should not have that as a reason to stay, because that is most likely not going to happen. You lost your best player to the draft. Player of the year 2 years straight. Yeah. So the fact that you lost him, you're not gonna be the first coach in whatever to do it since Wooden. That's not gonna be it. So I mean, unfortunately, that. So if you're gonna go, this is the best time to do it while you're on top, right? Because the last time you were there, you won a chip. Now you did in the NBA. Now you're coming back. You learned a lot from LeBron. Right. LeBron, you got the LeBron stamp. Now you go back and you sit there. I'm here.
Right. So where did Pitino? He started off at Providence. He went to Louisville. He coached the Celtics. He coached the Celtics. Louisville was Louis. He went to Louisville after he was in the national championship. He went to Louisville after he had left the NBA. Even after Kentucky was after Boston, wasn't it?
No. So so Kentucky was before Boston.
Okay.
So he went from Kentucky to Boston to Louisville, and then he went from Providence.
He went from Providence to the. So where did he go after Providence?
Knicks.
Okay, yeah. That's okay. That's what I kept. Yeah, because I know he left. He went to the NBA after Providence.
Yeah, no, because so he was a Knicks assistant coach, and then got the job in Providence, and then came back to coach the Knicks, then Kentucky, then Boston, then Louisville, then Puerto Rico and Greece, and now he has St. John's.
Okay. Now Calipari was at UMass to start, right? He was at UMass with Canby, the Canby man. Parlayed that.
Oh, he had Canby?
Yeah, he had Canby. And then I think he parlayed that into the Nets job. And then he left there. Didn't he go to Memphis? And from Memphis to Kentucky to Arkansas?
He's at Arkansas. Oh, so yeah, he got the Arkansas job. So he went to, so he had UMass, New Jersey Nets. Then he went to Philadelphia as an assistant coach. Yeah,
but then he went to Memphis.
Memphis, Kentucky, Arkansas.
Okay. Now we're back on track. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see what the Lakers see. The problem that the Lakers have the same problem the Cowboys have. You should be honored to have this job. So what they do, they lowball you with the salary, and then they help you pick your staff. Ooh. Well, these are the guys we want on your staff. So we won't help you pick your staff. Like, well, wait the damn minute. That's what the Cowboys do. The Cowboys told Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn is going to be your defensive coordinator. This guy's going to coach this. This guy's going to coach that. The same thing the Lakers did. What did they do for Darvin Ham? They filled out his staff. What did they do for Frank Vogel? Yep. They filled out his staff. So
same reason Ty
that's why Ty lose,
because they were filling out.
Hey, check this out. You gonna get the job. Hey, you gonna hire Shannon. You gonna hire Gil. You gonna hire TJ. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. How you gonna tell me who I hire? But that's what they do. Right. And then they lowball you because you should look at it as an honor. You coaching the Lakers. You're coaching the Cowboys.
Work for us, yeah.
So you go back and look at the Cowboys, how they do business. They hire your staff for you.
See, with moves like this, Ocho, the Lakers organization, their motto is entertainment first, basketball second. Right? This is the NBA Finals. Game 1, they interested in a coach. Right? Because they know it's going to make news. Right?
And they're taking over the headlines.
Game 3, it might be a whole nother person. Game 4, listen. They like the girl that come out there with the skirt and the chi-chis up. Maybe they want you to look at her. Right? They're gonna do whatever. They're gonna keep walking past you till you be like, woo! That's them. That's their motto. Their motto is we sell entertainment first.
Where the Cowboys? Who's the first one to have cheerleaders, Ocho? Huh? Oh, okay.
Cowboy.
Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out, Ocho. LeBron has on a number of occasions come close to reuniting with Kyrie. The Lakers have pursued him several times, but those deals never materialized. LeBron said on Mind the Game podcast, let's take a listen to what he had to say.
so fucking happy and so proud and to watch him and continue his growth and whatever the case may be. And at the same time, I'm so fucking mad at the same time that I am not his running mate anymore.
Perk, when it had this to say today, he said, here we go again. Bron weaseling his way into somebody else's moment. This is not about you. Your team is at home. This is about the Mavs and the Celtics. But yet you're so mad and disappointed that you're not Kyrie Irving's running mate anymore. Here we go again.
Huh? But what is Perk talking about? Well, Perk is on ESPN, right? And he talks and talks and commentates and gives his suggestions and ideas on whoever's playing or whatever's going on. Everybody's been talking about Kyrie. That was his podcast with JJ Redick. And he's being facetious for one. He's being facetious about obviously because I wish he was my running mate. Why? Because he's one of the most skillful basketball players of all goddamn time that I used to play with. How is that making it about? How's that making it about you?
I can't say he's one of the. LeBron also said he's one of the most, if not the most skilled player in NBA history. And I'm extremely happy for him, considering some of the things that he went through. Kyrie has matured. Kyrie has grown. We don't need to rehash everything that he's done, but he has grown. Okay. I am so proud of him for becoming the man that we see today. Man, I'm pissed off. He ain't my running mate no more. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. I mean, listen, they're finding a reason. They're finding a reason to say that LeBron is inserting himself in something that everyone else is inserting themselves in the same thing. Everyone is talking about Kyrie. They're talking about how he's matured, his growth to this point. Obviously going to play in Boston. Everybody talking about the same shit. But obviously when LeBron says something, because he used to play with him, and they cut out all the good stuff he said, just to say, oh, now he's inserting himself. Well, it's goddamn LeBron. Anything he says pertaining to basketball is going to be talked about. Hell, the Lakers then took over the goddamn headlines, and they're not even playing the damn championship.
LeBron.
Like, listen, this is simple. When it comes to Perk, when it comes to Paul Pierce, whatever they say about LeBron, you just don't pay attention to it because they are Boston Celtics fans, and the number one enemy of them was LeBron James. He is a trigger to them. They hate him with all the hate that they can possibly hate, right? So they're going to turn it anyway. That's just them. So you just go with it. Now, reality is, what happened this summer? Kai called LeBron. Meaning they're on good terms, meaning they're friends. They work out with each other in the summer. These guys are friends. They hang out. They were trying to figure out how to team up. That's reality. Right. So with LeBron or any player, right? I see the guy that I had at a young age help me win championship. He helped me win a championship for my city. Right? No one can say that, but Kai can say, hey man, I helped you. My shot helped you become a staple in this city. My shot did that. And LeBron can say, you goddamn right.
Yes.
Right? So there's respect. There's real, true, genuine respect on what Kai did with LeBron in that Cleveland era. He went on to try to be his own man, and it got rough for him these last few years. So I'm genuinely happy to see him where he belongs. Right. Yeah. That's all this was. Mm-hmm. I get to see, like, this is where he belongs. His legacy gets to really get cleaned up now. And that's where it's coming from.
It should. So in other words, I shouldn't feel this way. I said I shouldn't be. I shouldn't have said it. Just wait till after the finals, then I can see. No, bro, I'm on my podcast, man. Look, we won a title.
Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
Both of us probably could have handled some things differently. Kyrie has matured immensely. He'll tell you himself. He went through some things in Boston. He's spoken about that. He's found a wife, got kids. He is at a different place at his life. So
Mentally.
Sometimes sometimes it takes you a little longer to mature. Everybody doesn't mature at the exact same age. It's just like fruit. You could plant a tree, Ocho, and it bear fruit. All the fruit ain't ripe at the same time. But they expect there to be an age in which everybody is mature. There's sometimes 18, sometimes you have to mature a lot earlier. Well, whatever the case is, Kyrie's at peace. And LeBron is saying, man, this dude here, I am so glad. Whether it's redemption or how I've changed the narrative, whatever term you want to use. But yeah, I'm pissed off, man. He ain't my running mate. Because I know what me and this guy can do. 3 finals. We won one.
Yeah.
And had they not went and got KD, we'd have won some more.
And if we wouldn't have got hurt in the first one, we could have won that one.
Exactly. So I don't have a problem with LeBron saying what he said. So Ocho, check this out. Ocho, now it's your segment. It's time for the soccer experience. Tell us about your the TST soccer experience.
Oh man, listen, this TST tournament experience down here, this soccer experience tournament, man, for $1 million was awesome. It was really awesome for all the people that put this together, the people that had something to do with this. This is the second year running. It's great. We have teams from all over the place. Burnley FC, Wrexham. Who else we have?
Did your team win?
Inter Milan? No, we didn't win.
No, don't gloss over that. Okay, again, the chat, I want y'all to slow down. I want you to say, did your team win, Ocho?
Yes, we
no, Ocho, stop it. So did y'all get the trophy? Did y'all get the money?
We didn't get the trophy. The game, listen, it's not over. It's not over till the 11th.
Could you get it? Can y'all win? Can y'all win the trophy?
The tournament is not over. Win? The tournament's not over. No,
okay,
no, Uncle. Unfortunately, we can't win. We can't win. Okay. Oh, we can't win. But outside of that part, you don't understand how many people at this soccer match, even the players that don't even live here, players in Italy, players in Spain, players in Paris that are here to play in this game, that watch Nightcap and enjoy it. For those of you that I met, and I thank you. I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. I love y'all. I enjoyed it. Obviously, my team, the Natty SC, Mike, thank you again for allowing me, the rest of my teammates, welcoming me with open arms, even though I don't have a background in soccer, but you welcome me like I'm one of your own. I'm going to keep working. And next year, we're going to win that $1 million. I promise you that. We're going to win that $1 million. But the atmosphere is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I'm excited. I'm excited. And this is what makes soccer, to me, how it's getting so much better here in the States, when you have people coming from everywhere. And this has to be one of the greatest tournaments to me, in my eyes. I don't know much about any other tournaments that they have throughout the States, but this is awesome. And this is something that I really look forward to each and every year. And I mean, if you haven't had a chance to experience it, those that are watching the chat, you got to come out here next year and check out the TST soccer tournament for $1 million. It's awesome. And there's so many skillful guys here.
Do you get to play?
Listen, yeah, I get to play. Yeah, of course I play. What you mean? I play the 9. I play up top. But listen, you wouldn't know who they are, chat. Those of you that understand soccer, Nani's here. Balotelli was supposed to play. Balotelli didn't come. Sergio Aguero is here. He has the team. There's some other.
Well, P-Mac down there with you?
Very, very talented players.
P-Mac, Pat McAfee.
Yeah, we lost to Pat McAfee them yesterday.
He put that scissor kick on you. He put that
listen.
He put that scissor kick on your team.
Yeah, that was my team. Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen.
Listen. Stay with me, Stay with me now, baby. Listen, Pat McAfee team, well, them boys could play. JJ Watt team, JJ Watt had Burnley FC. I don't know who the wingers was on JJ Watt team, but boy, they supposed to be playing on Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings in the Premier League. But I mean, you don't understand soccer like that. But I really, the way you forced me to get into basketball, be able to talk it and understand the game, I got to get you into soccer in some way, shape, form, or fashion, so you can understand the beautiful game and why I'm so passionate about it. But this tournament, man, this past 2-3 days has been nothing but fucking amazing. Meeting great players, great coaches, it just great people in general, man. And that's why I think I'm so passionate about it, because I was never able to do it as a kid, and it's something that I always want to do. So anytime I get the opportunity, I take it serious, and I thank all my teammates. I thank the fans from Cincinnati that flew all the way to Cary, North Carolina. I appreciate y'all. And again, my teammates, Mike, thank you for having me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next year. And I'll make sure I come back and train for a year so I look like Neymar.
Miami Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel has an unusual motivational tactic. Take a listen to what he said, guys.
We need to finish the season better. So you get what you emphasize. Well, why not find ways to emphasize finishing in everything you do? Obsess about it. Why not have, for half the off season, you're trying to have staff meetings at different times during the day, and I had every staff meeting I put like at 7:24 or 3:24 or 5:24, like the number 24. Okay, to you guys it means nothing. That's how many years it's been since the organization's won a playoff game. We are going to hear about that come playoff time. You think? So to me, you do that to empower guys to know what's coming, to understand it, to not run from it. Because if you're going to achieve success where people are predicting failure, you're going to have to go above and beyond.
I like the tactic. I like the tactic. I mean, I'm not superstitious. I understand it's been 24 years, but I like where he's going with it. It sends a nice message. It starts somewhere. It has to start somewhere. Someone taking it serious. I think what we need to focus on, obviously me being from Miami, Liberty City, I'm from Dade County, born and raised in the 305, born at Jackson Memorial Hospital, January 9th, 1968. What we need to work on is our playing in the playoffs when it's not hot weather. I think that's all we need to do. Whenever it comes to playing in cold weather, in the postseason, we don't play well.
You've never played well in the playoffs in inclement weather. In the history of the Dolphins, when you had to go to Buffalo, when you have to go someplace other than, for the most part, unless you play in Miami.
Yeah, I know.
As a matter of fact, we beat the brakes off y'all in 2001, and it was 75 and sunny.
But outside of that game you're talking about, we just need to play well in cold weather.
I don't think y'all went to the playoffs since then.
Listen. What?
I don't think y'all won a playoff game since. When last time y'all won a playoff game? Like 2000.
It's been a long time.
Since 2000, I think.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. But then I think that's one of our issues. I like the idea. I like where Mike is going with it. But again, that 324, that means nothing. We need to play better.
So what the time got to do with that? So how is coming to a meeting 24 minutes after the hour? How does that help you play better on the road?
It's a building tactic, I guess. I'm not superstitious. It's something that he's doing that I think the players and the coaches can rally around and just and build off of that. I think they can build off of that. But again, what it comes down to, what the elephant in the room is, we need to play well in the postseason, in the cold weather. That's it. That's all it comes down to.
Who is this riling up? Right? Some of those players on the team wasn't even born when this 24 years ago. You got 22 and 23-year-old players on there. So no one on there has been, this doesn't affect nothing but the dude who owned it for 24. The rest of us, he
hadn't owned it that long. He just bought it.
So basically, all of this is for no one, because no one has anything tied to these 24 years.
4 years, right.
You want to rile me up, coach? Tell me you gonna give me 10 passes today, goddamn it. Trust me. I'll be proud. We're going to you 10 times. Yeah, right. That's how you trick me. You want my juices flowing. Tell me you're coming. You're calling my name. Other than that, I don't care what your speech is about. Dog.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get to my music so I can get
listen,
not to get hit out here.
yeah, but one thing I can tell you, the Dolphins winning the AFC East. I can tell you that. So we're going to be in position.
Y'all was in
probably gonna
position
have to play
last
in
year.
inclement
You
weather.
remember you had 3-game lead over Buffalo. Then what happened?
I heard you. This is the new year. Why you talking about last year? I'm
Well, then
talking about
why-
this year.
so-
I'm talking
okay,
about what I'm talking. Hey, fins
Okay.
up, fins up.
So
I'm
why
telling
he
you what
said-
we gonna
so
do this year.
If they lost last year, so why they doing something in 2020? Why they doing 24 after? That was last year.
Listen, that I have nothing to do with his idea on what he's doing with 324 and 424 and 524. I'm telling you what we as Dolphin fans and players. Well, I got cut. That don't count. But anyway, listen, I'm telling you what we need to do. We need to play better in the postseason. We're winning the AFC East. That's chalk it up. I'm telling you. And then when postseason comes, we need Tua to show up and show out. That's it. And we're gonna be all right. We're gonna pay. Matter of fact, goddamn, we need to pay our goddamn quarterback and stop having the man waiting around. Like, listen, the numbers are the numbers. What he's done so far to this point, it is what it is. Just pay the man. Got my Samoan warrior fucking waiting and shit.
Man, so what they gonna do, Rodrigue?
Wait, hold on. Listen, they finna add some years.
Okay,
on
but
Reek
I'm just
deal.
saying.
They gonna add
And they
some
about to
deals
add
on
some more
Reek
money
deal
too.
because they gonna do it because as soon as Justin Jefferson just went, so CD Lamb is up next, and then Jamar Chase and CD Lamb, they probably waiting to see who go first, and they try to overlap each other. But either way, Tyreek is gonna overlap everybody else. Now I'm sure they'll probably take some years off the back end and load it up on the front end for Tyreek and the signing bonus. It makes sure
I don't care nothing about the back end. Give me $100 million, guarantee me $100 million, give me 65, 70 to sign. Hey, Ocho, you can add 5 more years to the back end. I just need let me get $100 million the first 3 years.
Yeah, and you good.
Hey, okay,
yeah.
So
the,
when y'all
the back end don't matter.
Because I'm just let you do that
So
for
let me
cap
ask you
purposes.
something.
Go ahead, Gil.
Yeah, that's it.
So okay, when you the deal you just said, give me about what 65, 75 signing bonus.
Oh yeah, that's that signing. Soon as you before the ink dry, let me get that. Well, obviously it's split up, but you still
so
get
it's
it.
split up.
Oh yeah, they don't give you no huge chunk.
Oh, that's
what maybe
you get the big,
maybe 4.
Okay.
Maybe about 4 payments on. What you think? About 4 payments?
Well, a lot of times what they do, Ocho, they'll say,
In that
okay,
1 year?
we'll give you, okay, let's just say I gotta give you $70 million. That's what
Right.
and so I'll give you 40 of it, and I got to give you the other payment before March 15th.
Yeah, like that.
So that signing, wait a minute. Hold on. So
Yeah.
y'all
They
get it all in. That signing bonus comes in 1 year, and then what happens the rest?
Then I get a base salary, which is probably for a guy that's making that money. The base salary for a rookie is probably $1 million, $2 million. So he'll get that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year he'll start making like $8 million, $10 million. So because all I'm looking at is the first 3 years. How much am I gonna make the first 3 years? All that other stuff, 6-year deal.
That's the real money, Gil. The real money is your first 3 years. And then you can break it down. Obviously, you got to take taxes. So whatever if it's 80 million, chop that in half. It's really 40. And
not in Miami though.
40, yeah.
Not in Miami.
I mean, no state tax, baby. Oh, we ain't got no state tax.
And so that's just for so I can prorate it. So if I give you a 6-year deal, let's just say I give you a 6-year deal, and I give you 180 million, and I got to give you like 100 million guaranteed. I want to prorate it as long as I can to keep the cap number low.
Yeah. Keep the cap low. Yeah. So you can sign other play. You can sign other people.
So that guaranteed of the 100, but you get that 100 all in 1 year?
No, you'll probably get like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson got what? Lamar Jackson got 80 of his 120 in the first year.
Yeah. Soon as he write that name on that paper, soon as he sign that paper,
they gave him 40. And
right
then
now,
the end of the season, in 24, he got another 40.
Okay, so now let's say, so the signing bonus is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get that no matter what. That's what everybody arguing about.
I want as much money as I can.
When they franchise you, don't tag me. Don't tag me. I need some type of security. T. Higgins, for example. They want T. Higgins to play on a franchise tag. He's worthy of #1 money based on what I've seen so far throughout his career since his rookie year. So they tagged him, basically saying to me, I mean, no disrespect to my Bengals or disrespect to the tag, but to me it means like, no, we want to keep you around, but
we don't want to pay you.
We don't think you're worthy yet. We don't want to pay you. We don't think you're worthy of the numbers that we know you can get elsewhere. So we want to keep you, but we don't want to pay you that kind of money because they're in a tough spot because they got to pay Chase too.
Wait.
They got to pay Chase too.
Franchise tag sounds like a positive thing.
No, it's not.
It sounds like a positive thing. It sounds like a positive
for 1
thing.
year, though.
You get 1 year. Like, wait a minute. Stay with me, Gil. It's for 1 year, right? And it pays you within the top 5 at your position, but you go out there and get hurt, Gil, you have no security. So that signing bonus is your security and your nest egg in case you get hurt.
So they franchise, so they can hurt. They can hurt your value by franchising.
Yes. That was their way. See, what you guys do is what you have a bird right. So if somebody has bird rights, they can sign them. Yeah. And it only counts a portion, if I'm not mistaken, against the cap. So what the NFL tried to do is that they said, well, we don't want guys, we don't want to lose a Dan Marino. We don't want John Elway to go somewhere else. So we'll franchise tag them, which will give them the top 5 salaries. So whatever the top 5 players make, whatever that average is, that's what that player is entitled to for 1 year. But player says, I don't want a 1 year deal. I want you to be committed to me. I'm trying, instead of making $20 million, I'm trying to get 75 to 100. Because if I get hurt, I know I got at least 2 years on this thing, Ocho.
So what happens? Okay, let's just say everything played well and you got your franchise tag and top 5, and then you balled out. Do you get rewarded?
They can franchise tag you again.
God damn.
Hey, listen, and that's ultimate disrespect. Now you did it to me 1 year. Allow me to go about my business and get paid. As a matter of fact, if you get tagged 1 year and you play well and you do get a chance and they let you go, they're gonna overpay for you.
Because the thing is, if I was T. Higgins, if I was T. Ocho, what I would do with my agent, I said, okay, I ain't coming in until I got to go to camp because I ain't turning out. I ain't gonna lose this 18, 19 million. I'll sign this, but you can't franchise me next year.
Is it too late to put that?
No.
Contract?
No. He has to sign. I think he has to sign the tag by July 15th, July 11th, July 15th.
Right.
So
what if we don't?
They can put it. Can they put it in?
Put it in.
Can they put
That's
that
what
in?
Dak did. Remember what Dak did? Dak put in. You can't franchise me, and you can't trade me.
You can't trade me. You can't trade me. Yeah.
What if? Okay, but what I'm saying is, what if he don't sign it?
Well, he won't get paid.
He gonna sign it. He gonna sign it.
If you him and you trying to and it hurts me, what if I don't want to sign? Now what? What happens?
Don't make no money.
Okay.
Do I gotta put them a free agent?
They still own your rights.
No. They own your rights.
Oh damn. So damn.
Yeah.
So how are y'all allowing that?
It's too late now, Gil. That's a story for a discussion for another day.
That's a whole nother segment.
Because that's not even like bird rights is for more the younger players, not your top tier. That's for like the younger players, the bird rights and all. That's for them. Like your bird rights, let's say you are restricted and unrestricted. That sounds like what that is more of unrestricted. Like you are unrestricted, so you can't leave. I got you. I got you under my umbrella, right? Everybody wants to be like, all right, cool. I want to be unrestricted because unrestricted means I can.
That's true free agency.
Market. Get my value up. Now, if you want me, boom. If I'm unrestricted, nobody usually offers because they know the other team can match.
If you're restricted free agent in basketball, they like, but the other team's gonna match it, so ain't no sense enough. Unrestricted, now I get to go shop my services. Highest bidder, baseball. That's why Shohei $700 million.
Woo.
Mike Trout, $445 million. Aaron Judge, $360 million for 9 years. And all that is fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm thinking about going to try out for the Marlins. I can steal some. I can steal some.
You got a better
bases,
chance
man.
of catching the Marlin than going out there to hit the ball for the All right, guys. Hey, check this out. Now it's time for Q&A. Well, okay. Will E said, just book my flight from Tampa to Houston for Nightcap Live. Stay with me now. What special guest do you got? What special guest do you have lined up? Really, you got to stay tuned. You got to come. It's a surprise. But we gonna have something for you.
Wait a minute. We finished. Why you ain't even tell me about our special guest?
Did we have special guests at the last live, Ocho? Okay,
yes,
then.
Sir.
So you expect us to
but at least, but you ain't even tell me about them either. So I found out with everybody else.
I ain't told him either.
Okay. Hey, can I have a suggestion for one of the special guests in Atlanta?
What? Who you want?
Huh? Let me see. We in Atlanta. Who's a big figure? Who?
Dasani.
Who's that?
Dasani, Miami, anything that sounds wet. Trust me.
This man talking about having somebody from Onyx, City. What you call it? You trying to get somebody from Blue Flame?
Hey, what about the owner of
Magic City?
Slutty Vegan?
Oh,
Pinky.
Oh, that's. I'm just saying. I'm thinking of. But we can go two ways. You can have a guest that's a business owner. Then you can have whoever would be the LeBron James of strippers in Atlanta as well, and have them talk about where what they have going on.
We still got to stay true to Nightcap now, Ocho.
It's gonna be at night.
It's at night.
I know.
Remember, people come for the story now.
I just want to make sure that the sponsors and the advertisers come back.
Okay, I got you. My bad.
But we'll see if we can get put together. Tony Brown Jr., tell Ocho it's okay to critique players. He doesn't have to give all lives matter take on everything. Love y'all.
Whoa, wait, I critiqued players very well last year towards the end of the season. What are you talking about?
I don't write the questions. That's what he said.
I know, but that lets me know he obviously wasn't paying who goddamn much. You
can't talk to our listeners and followers like that.
Well, I'm just saying, but he's saying something that I got very good at towards the end of the season. So I'm curious at what Ocho was he listening to?
Dang. Bree said, "Hey, Ocho, Gil."
He said, "All lives matter."
Yeah.
I appreciate that with Tony TBJ. Bree said, "Hey, Ocho and Gil, y'all have my mother dying laughing. So can y'all do me a favor? Wish my mother Lillian a happy birthday." Lillian, happy birthday, Bree. Thank you for watching. Birthday. Thank you for having your mother sit down and listen to us. We appreciate all our support. And and anytime we get a sub that wants us to do a birthday shout out, a happy birthday or a special occasion, we have no problem doing that. So Lillian, happy birthday and many more to come. What you got, Ocho?
I got to sing for Miss Lillian real quick. Oh, Lord.
She ain't going to be laughing no more.
Miss Lillian. You know, I was on American Got Talent, but I got voted off week 2.
Nah.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. I sound good, huh?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Miss Lillian. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
I mean, we might have hit you with auto-tunes.
Who? You? I sound bad, huh?
Now you don't sound like the dude, that football dude that did that little rap song. I can tell you that.
Okay, so I was cool like 1 to 10. Gil, what that was?
The dude from the radar. Who was that?
Which one?
He made football players look bad. The dude who just came out and dropped that song for his.
Darren Waller?
Darren Waller. Yeah, he was at the Raiders first. He was at the Giants. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
That joke was good and terrible.
So I was good. I was good, y'all. I was good.
No, you weren't good, Ocho. No, you weren't good. Ocho. Nah.
Come on now. Gil said I was good.
Gil,
make a
Gil, all lives don't matter, Gil. Now we got to hook you up with auto tunes next time. We're gonna get you with auto tunes.
The chat said I sound good.
No, the chat ain't say that. That chat ain't say that. Brian Cooper said, "Hey, Ocho and Gil, I made my way to Country Kitchen in Indy, and man, them oxtails put me in a food coma. Also, can I get a birthday shout out? Just turned 31. Brian, appreciate that, man. Hey, I told y'all, anytime you're in Indy, bro, Country Kitchen. Hey, tell Cent, that's my girl. She's the owner, her and her husband. Tell them I sent you. I get the oxtail. I get the full plate. I get oxtails, neck bone, wings, catfish, mac and cheese, cornbread, collard greens.
But you eat all that?
I sample. When I go there, because I ain't going to get it nowhere else, so I sample it.
Okay. I'm over here like,
I can't eat all that. I can't eat all. But I sample. I'm gonna eat all the oxtails. I'm gonna eat half of the neck bone. I'm gonna eat one of the fried catfish fillets. I'm gonna eat like 2 wings. Eat like 3 forks full mac and cheese. About 2 of the greens. Drink about 2 things of the lemonade. That lemonade be busted. They give you
I know. That sounds like 3,000, 4,000 calories.
It is. And I eat half the cornbread. So but hey, it be busted. Hey, Brian, happy birthday. Congrats, bro. 31, bro. Hey, best of luck. Enjoy the day and many more to come. What you got for us, Gil?
I just asked you, do you eat all of that? You said no, you sample it and then named every item that you do eat. No,
I don't eat all of it. Like I say, the oxtails, I love the oxtail.
Eat all that?
No, I eat all that. But I eat probably like a quarter of the neck bone. I eat one, they give you 2 catfish fillets. I eat one, maybe half, maybe 3/4 of that. I eat like 3 forkfuls of the mac and cheese. I eat 2 forkfuls of the greens. I eat half the cornbread. And I drank 2 jars. Yeah, I do be drinking that lemonade now. That probably would get me. If I back up off that lemonade, I probably get but I'd be waterlogged. I'd be waterlogged by that time. So, oh well, it is what it is.
I've never had a neck bone or an oxtail.
What? Man, with that hot sauce.
I don't even know what it is.
I'll be trying to get back to Indy. Anytime they have something in Indy, because that's where I got one of my dogs from. Man, I flew in, got the dog. Hey, I had the dog. Hey, I called and said, I'm coming by to pick up something. Got it. Went back to the hotel. Got the dog. Went to the airport. They wouldn't let me fly with the dog because the paperwork was a little faulty. So I had to call the guy back to come back and get the dog, take him back to the people. Then I had to have somebody pick him up and drive him to fly him to LA. But
Hey, but speaking of oxtail, hey Gil, if you ever in Miami, Uncle, if you ever in Miami, I got 2 places you need to try. When it comes to oxtails, for one, I love oxtails and grits. I'm not sure if you had that compared. Hey, listen, I Crave down in Liberty City where I'm from. Young friend of mine has a restaurant called I Crave. You got to go try that. And obviously Kayvon Webster. Kayvon Webster also has a restaurant. Boy, I don't know who he got back there in that goddamn kitchen on. Boy, it's called Smith and Webster. Boy, you got to try that, man.
I'm all for that. Hey, we go to Atlanta. We go to Busy Bees. Because I already know whoever in the kitchen at Busy Bees, I already know they ain't got no shoes on because they put their feet in that. Man, those motherfuckers. I already know they back there in the kitchen with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Man, what?
Busy Bees?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it all depends on what you like. Now, if you like Like soul food, like Busy Bees is big in the soul. They do soul food. Now, if you want barbecue, like Williams Brothers out in Marietta, we got Fox Brothers. But that line gonna be like California traffic, Gil. That line round
like the 405.
What? Oh hell, Fat Mats.
Yeah.
Now I want to know. Hey, so in Houston, y'all need to hook us up. Let Ocho and I know where we need to go in Houston and Dallas.
But Turkey Leg Hut in Houston,
I ain't going.
I heard about so much
Turkey Leg Hut. No, I want to go down.
And they ain't gonna make you wait in line at Turkey Leg Hut now. I mean, you Shannon Sharpe now.
Nah, I want to sit down, and I just want to like, hey, I want to sampler. So whatever you known for, put it out.
Oh, in Houston, there's this place they serve some good stuff there. It's called Onyx, right? I don't know who the chef is back there, but
Onyx, I know what Onyx is. We got an Onyx in Atlanta.
Hey, see, Ocho's like, man, this sounds like a good place. Uncle like, I know, shit, that's my favorite place to go.
Wait, they got an Onyx in Houston and Atlanta?
Yeah.
So it's a chain restaurant.
Yeah, they serve legs and thighs.
Legs and thighs.
That's all they serve. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Somebody jump in the chat and tell Ocho what we talking about, because he.
You just said a chain restaurant. They got one in Atlanta. We talked about one in Atlanta. We talked about one.
It's a chain, all right.
We didn't say restaurant. We just said it's a chain. They serve a lot of good stuff there. Okay, that's what we said.
Let me see what the chat talking about.
So it only gonna cost you a dub.
Oh,
somebody said we got to go to the Breakfast Club.
Y'all need to tell us what.
Man, y'all talk about a strip club, man. I ain't just say that. I ain't never been there before. I don't know.
I know.
Oh, a strip club. Oh, so it's a chain strip club. Yeah, they got one in Atlanta.
All meals, no sides.
All what?
All meals, no sides.
Okay. Hey, you gonna take me to Onyx?
But you want to go to Magic City?
I know, but you just said it's an Onyx in Houston.
Yeah. Man, look at I ain't been to a strip club in 17 years.
Well, I ain't been in a strip club in like 23. So this could be our first time.
You like me, you call a strip club and have the strippers come to you.
Hell nah.
Oh, not that.
Lady Ray said, hey guys, Nightcap trifecta. I didn't see anything online about bad driving, I swear. I'm just curious, out of the three, who of you is the best driver? Who's the worst? I know I'm the best.
I've never been in an accident.
I've never been in an accident either. Let me knock on wood.
But I don't have a California license since 2001 for all the tickets that I done received. Listen, I don't know how people commit crimes that they're going to get with it, because they caught my black ass every time I ran one. Right? Them lights done called me on stop signs, red lights, inner lights, tolls. They got me. Right? I've been for 23 years. California won't give me my license because of what I did back in 2001.
So you be taking Uber?
No, I got Florida. My license is Florida. Oh. You know, Florida license, right? I don't even gotta drive. I ain't even gotta drive. I just pretend I lose it, and then they update it, give me 5 more years.
Speaking of license, I got one problem. Unc. And matter of fact, and maybe this can help me out, me putting this PSA out on this platform, and maybe corporate will probably see this. Enterprise, Hertz, Avis, all of you have me on the do not rent list. And if we can work something out, I would love to be able to rent with you guys once again. I think I might have been a little late returning cars. I might have had some tolls and tickets that haven't been paid, and you won't even allow me to pay them. You just have my driver's license number on the do not rent list. If we can work something out, and I can rectify that situation, please, if anyone at Hertz, Enterprise, or Dollar, Thrifty, if you guys see this, I would love to Avis, I would love to rectify the situation so I can rent with you guys again. I apologize for what happened maybe 10 years ago.
Well,
but I've been on a do not rent list for a very long time.
I got them on a do not speak their name on this platform list unless they go advertise with us. Because we ain't giving it.
Oh, my bad.
I'm the best driver. I grew up on a farm. I can drive everything from a tractor to an 18-wheeler to, I mean, you name it, I can drive it. You ain't never driven no 18-wheeler. You ain't never driven no tractor. You ain't even been on a tractor.
Time out. I got my CDL's license, man.
Tell me the time you was on the tractor.
I have my CDL's license.
That you driven
hold on, wait. Wait a minute. Let me stay with me. When I was in high school, I worked at the Port of Miami. I had to drive a big rig and unload the crates. What you talking about?
You said big rig. That's how I know you didn't. It's a forklift. That's how I know you ain't driving nothing. But go ahead, Gil.
I'm not talking about the fork. I'm not talking about the
big rig. What you mean?
I didn't work the cranes. I didn't work the forklift. I had to drive the big rigs and pick up the loads and bring the loads to the Port of Miami.
Very specific in what I asked you. When did you drive a tractor? I didn't talk about a rig.
Oh, I'm from Liberty City.
That's why I know. Thank you. That's what I've been getting at.
But you said you the best driver, but you also said big rigs. I have a CDL license.
I can drive everything from a tractor to an 18-wheeler and everything in between. If you give me a week, I can fly the space shuttle.
Easy. Driving a tractor is easy. You in the middle of nowhere. Of course you can drive a tractor. You're in the middle of nowhere. What about can you drive an 18-wheeler on a highway or a busy street? Can you make a left or a right turn?
I tell you what I can't. I tell you what, give me a week and I can back an 18-wheeler for 2 miles and won't have to pull up once. Now look at it.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. Now you mad. Now you mad. 2 miles.
Now that's something.
Stop playing with me, Cho.
Let's record it. You cannot drive no 18-wheeler. You definitely can't park in reverse.
You got to bet it because you know he don't even have the time to practice on the week, right? To practice. So I want to make that.
As a matter of fact, and I got the one with the big gear shift up here like this here. Look at it. He bad, Chad. Look at it. Now you don't want to.
Wait. Hold on. What about remember I had the big rig I bought for my birthday in 2009. Remember? I had to have a CDL to drive it. You remember?
You ain't gotta have no CDL to drive it. You gotta have a CDL if they catch you driving it. You ain't gotta have no. You ain't gotta have no.
Hey, was that the black one, Ocho?
Yeah, remember the big black one. Yeah.
Hey, I did see you in Miami.
Yeah, the international.
Yeah.
International. Yeah. I drive. I'm the best driver here. I'm just trying to let you know. So
that's what you drove international. You know, Peterbilt make the best 18-wheeler or Freight-Line.
Oh yeah. Peterbilt got got some nice ones. They got some nice ones.
You know what I'm about to get, Ocho? I'm about to get that. I'm about to get that 650, that 750, that 4 with the. Why you mad?
I'm not.
You don't want me to live.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying for what you do. I mean, you have no reason for something that big. Unc, you a Lincoln Cadillac type of dude, man.
What is it? What is it? 650? I think they got a 750 now.
They got a 750 too. Mm-hmm. But you ain't doing that kind of hard work to be driving.
I didn't want to be on the road.
You don't even drive on the road.
I go to that thing like that.
Yeah, man. I remember them days, boy. Driving big rigs.
Hey, you don't want me. Ocho don't want me to do nothing. Man, you can't drive no 18-wheeler. Man, you can't back up.
Nah. Listen, let's. I have an 18-wheeler we could use.
What you got?
Let's put it on camera.
Well, you got 18-wheeler. We need to get a trucking company going there.
Who? It's too up and down, man. It's too up and down, especially right now, man.
I got a trucking company.
You do?
Yeah. To be honest, it was. I was trying to use the trucking company to move weed to other states, and I heard that was illegal. So I can't drive, so they just parked somewhere. I thought I was outsmarting the system during COVID, right? Yeah. So when I heard how much time that gives, I'm like, I'm good.
Hell no, man. I ain't hauling none of that up in there. Oh no.
So Agent Zero trucking is just nothing. It's just
boy, hey. They give you so
I'm
boy,
dead
they,
I'm lying.
boy, they get you, hey, they get you for trafficking, boy. They give you so much time, your family gotta help you serve it.
But listen,
boy. Hey, trust me.
Hey, they gonna throw the book at you, boy.
Why you think Agent Zero trucking ain't moved not just 1 centimeter?
Hey, but that's a good idea though, now.
Yeah.
That's good because we can compete with Johnson & Johnson. Think about it. Uncle Ocho trucking.
Yeah.
Man, stop playing, man.
Yeah.
And
stop playing.
And we minorities, so we got to get so much business.
Yep.
we
can start small with like moving furniture. If you're moving somewhere, Uncle Ocho furniture.
I mean, look, we need to go state to state. Look, all we do is back it up. They load it up, lock it up, and it don't get unlocked until they get to the next destination.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking too. I
like that. I like that.
I was thinking just like
I like that.
Load it up,
and I got the drivers though. And I got the driver. Now they don't speak
All
good English.
Drive.
But they always on time.
I got a cousin. He drive. My uncle used to drive all the time. My uncle used to drive until he got in help. But I got a first cousin. That's what he does.
Okay. That's good money.
Yeah,
too,
for sure. Man. That's a lonely road. That's a lonely job though. Hey, but they done got them trucks now, Gil. Man, them things got everything that a Maybach, the top of the line, whatever the top of the line car is, Sem 60, BMW, Rolls. Them cars got it. Them trucks got everything up in there.
Cool. It get expensive.
I know.
Yeah.
It get expensive, boy.
Oh yeah. Oh, and diesel. Them 55 got them 110-gallon tanks, 55 and 55.
Yeah.
And then they got into electric. Hey,
they got electric.
Tesla. Tesla got semis?
They do.
Yeah.
Before I started before podcasting, I took it serious. I got 1,000 acres about 55 miles from here, and it was a farm for some of the good old stuff. All right. But the time I was here, and I had to go ahead and slowly back out of it and say, you know what, I'm going to podcast.
Yeah. Hey, man, they give you so much time, man. Hey, you got what you call your great-great-grandkids got to help you serve that. They put that time on you. Guys, thank you so much for watching us for another episode of Nightcap as the Celtics take down the Dallas Mavericks in game 1. What was that? 107-89?
Yep,
107-89. So thank you for watching. Thank you guys for selling out Shea by LaPortier. We got a shipment in. All inventories will be cleared by no later than next Friday. No later than next Friday. If boy, I'm gonna be madder than a wet hornet if all them orders are not shipped and everybody's taken care of. So thank you guys for your patience. Please make sure you go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Media and clothing company. That's 84 with 84 being spelled out. The link to Nightcap merch is pinned at the top of the chat. Use code UNC for this discount. Applies to Nightcap merch, Club Shay merch, and 84 merch. And we were very, very excited. We got a Nightcap live tour. Kicks off Thursday, August 22nd in the ATL. That's right, ATL, Georgia. August 22nd. On the 25th, headed down to H-Town. Y'all see what's up, H-Town? August 25th, and then August 30th in Dallas, Texas. Pre-sale starts tomorrow. Use code LIVECAP, and tickets will officially go on sale Monday, 6/10. Check out our social media for all links. Thank you. I'm your favorite uncle, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite, number 85 in the bottom right. Route runner extraordinaire, Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, Liberty City's own, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And bottom left, he's your favorite, number 0, Arizona Wildcat legend. You know him, Agent Zero, Mr. Hibachi Man himself, Wizard Great, Gilbert Arenas. Thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate that. See you on Sunday.